You know what's better than being in therapy? Being in a relationship where you can actually be yourself. The vast majority of relationships are building based off chemistry, but not compatibility. Most people in relationships do not actually understand how they function and therefore are unable to empathize or understand their partners. Thus, they end up having to go to therapy, which is, I mean, therapy is great, but what if there was like, what if you didn't need therapy? What if instead of therapy and having to like fix your relationship, you just held out for what you knew actually had the potential to be a very compatible relationship? What you're looking at behind me is the composite between me over here in the green and her over here in the gold. And this is our actual composite. So, how do you know if you are compatible with this person or if there's going to be a lot of compromise and arguments and stuff? Well, you can look at the way that you guys fit together. So, for instance, you can see right here, you see this green channel? That's me. The gold channel is my partner, Emerald. This is called an electromagnetic channel, where I bring pressure from the root and she brings awareness from the spleen, allowing us to bridge these two centers and thus creating some chemistry. It's happening again right here. She's bringing the G center, the 25. I'm bringing the 51. And again, right here, she's bringing the ajna awareness, intellectual awareness. I'm bringing the voice of detail. And then another time it's coming here, I'm bringing the confusion and she's bringing the revelation. So that's where we're going to experience chemistry, that, oh, you complete me feeling. I love you. Yes. Now, compatibility is more than just chemistry. This is called companionship. You see how this one is green and gold? Same with this one right here, and this one, and this one right here. Oh, and look, and there's some more electromagnetic gates that I missed. But where we have similarities, that's companionship. That's where we're just gonna like get each other. Oh, yeah, you do that way, that's important to you, that's also important to me. Now, there's another type of channel composite that happens when you do a body graph like this. And let's say, for example, let's use this right here. This is Emerald's channel. See how it's all gold? That one belongs to Emerald. If I were to have the 58 down here or the 18, that would create a compromised channel. Compromise in the sense that Emerald already has this judgment thing going on. So for me to have one half of the bridge, it would be kind of like a third wheel energy, and that would be some area for like possible conflict or butting heads. Now we also have the exaltations and detriments. So as you can see here, there's green arrow up, green arrow down right next to these gates. Now every single one of these gates is polarized in the sense that it's going to have this or that frequency to it. It's going to have an exaltation and a detriment. And it's not that the detriments are bad and the exaltations are good. There's just a this or that to them. They're polarized and they're binary. When you have an arrow like this next to them, it means that it's either fixed in exaltation if the arrow is facing up, or it's fixed in detriment, which is the arrow facing down. Again, don't get hung up on the detriments being bad. Sometimes, and most often, the detriments will be quote unquote bad for society, but actually really good for you to follow and be loyal to. Now you see here, there's a little gold arrow facing up, and there's another one right there. What that means is my partner, Emerald, is fixing certain qualities of mine in exaltation. Again, that doesn't mean like it's a good thing that, oh, she fixes me in exaltation. It actually just removes the polarity. For in this case, it removes the detriment away from this 61st gate line 1 expression. And you can see I do that for her over there. So if you're in a relationship and you want to understand yourself and your partner better, as well as understand the dynamic between you, the chemistry, the compatibility, the companionship, the compromises that you guys are experiencing, and this is not like bias, this is not good or bad, this is just pure energetics, pure physics. If you want to understand the science of your relationship, look into human design. So this is my website. Click on my face, fill in your information here. You're going to get something that looks like this, and then you're going to go up here to create a new relationship chart, enter. Then you input your partner's information there. Now, of course, unless you know what you're looking at, it's not really going to be that helpful. Luckily, I do relationship readings where you and your partner can both get on a live call with me and I can talk to you guys and I can listen to your stories and we can have a conversation about how to use human design to make the relationship more loving and more wonderful for everybody. So if you want to book a session, all you do is click my face, click the link in the bio, and then book a session with Marco. Peace.